Welcome to Fitz Factor, the show where you learn how to master the stock market with Dan Fitzpatrick, the stock market mentor. Dan is a savvy trader. He's featured regularly on Fox Business, CNBC, Investors Business Daily, and SiriusXM Radio. In this podcast, Dan shares his insights on trading, life, and attaining long-term success in the market.
When you think about it with trading, and this is an issue that I also have, when I'm trying to trade, I don't care what style of trading you're doing, it does require some undivided attention and more than for just a minute or two. And so if you're too fragmented in your time, you're going to have a real difficult time taking advantage of all the opportunities that the market gives you. On top of that, or I should say, in addition to that, or as a consequence of that, your emotions get noisy. At least mine do. Because I might be busy, I might be distracted, then I'll miss a particular entry, or maybe I've been watching a stock and I forgot to set an alert on it, or whatever, or one of my positions goes goofy and I forgot to put a stop. Yes, I forget every once in a while. And then it frankly makes me mad. And then so now I got this little undercurrent of anger and frustration in me while I'm looking for trades, while I'm trying to manage my positions. And if you let it go too long that way, you get, I'll keep it clean because this is a family show. You get the screw-its, where you just go, okay, all right, that's it. I'm going to buy a bunch of this stuff. And, and then sure enough, you're buying right at the top. So it's really important, I think, to kind of keep a clean desk with your trading. And I'm not just talking about, your desktop, which should also be clean, but just on your time calendar, your watch, what you're doing, what you're thinking. And one thing that I've done lately, and it's been a really, really good thing for me to do. If on any given day, I just feel like, I got too much stuff going on. Maybe I'm just having an emotional day or something. I will say, I'm not trading today. I'm just not trading. I don't care what the opportunity is that I see. I'm just not trading. It's not a good day. I'm taking a mental health day, which seems to be that's now a constitutional right now, right? For people to take any mental health day they want. So I'll take them. And I highly recommend it for anybody. If you're having any issues in trading, just remember that it's your money and you've got money to trade when you're focused and when you're on top of your game, when you're thinking, when you're deliberate, when you're following your rules. That's good money.
If you're getting value from this podcast, click the subscribe button and sign up for Dan's free daily videos at stockmarketmentor.com.
And you've got that to trade and multiply. Well, when you're not doing any of those things, when you're not at your best, in fact, when you're at your worst and the one constant you have is you can sit at your desk and trade stocks, when that's your state of mind, here's your problem. It's still good money. You're still trading with the same good money, but now you're making bad decisions with that money. And nothing really is permanent. And so you'll come through your bad spell. And maybe it's just like, I don't think there's really a factor of luck in trading, really, maybe on some given trade, but maybe you just feel like you've been unlucky. Well, at some point, that feeling's going to change. Maybe you're going to have a good trade or a couple good trades or whatever. You get a puppy and it licks you a lot and you feel loved, whatever the case may be. But you're going to come through kind of a rough patch emotionally. And then you're going to look and you're going to go like, what the hell happened to my account balance? I'm down 15% or 20%. And, the challenge is that you're not a bad trader. Like you didn't suddenly become a worse trader when you lost that money. What happens is you were trading at your worst because you didn't have the mental game figured out. And I'm here to tell you, because I know a lot about trading. I think that I am probably one of the world's premier experts in knowing a lot about trading. But knowing a lot about trading is not the same as being the world's best trader. because what you know is one thing, and I know a lot, but what you do is quite different. And I will make a lot of mistakes. Now, truth be told, like I talk to Mark Minervini every so often and some other people that I know that are great traders. They all say the same thing. Oh my God, I make mistakes all the time. I make them all the time. Difference between the winning trader and, shall we say, the winning trader in training is that the winning trader doesn't make big mistakes. You may make a lot of mistakes, but they're all small mistakes. And when they're small mistakes, you can recover from those because you're not reeling from the emotional thing like, why did I not sell this stock before now? I'm down 50%. In fact, I was averaging down thinking that it'll come back. Little did I know that Zoom wasn't going to be the be all end all of whatever it is they do. So it's just really important in my mind to keep the mind and the money straight and in sync. And if the mind is not right, the money is always going to be tight and you're going to wind up in a heap of trouble. The way I look at it is you focus on getting your mind right, and then trading isn't that hard. But if your mind is not right, trading's impossible. It just is. It's impossible for you to trade successfully. You might have a string of good trades and, it's the market, it's not you. But when you really have your stuff together, you're going to find that you're doing really well in good markets and bad markets. So that's what I have to say.
Thanks for listening to Fitz Factor with Dan Fitzpatrick. If you like this, then you'll love Dan's premium service at stockmarketmentor.com, where you can learn how to trade stocks, options, and cryptocurrencies. Click the link below and get access to real-time trading alerts, a community of traders just like you, and live training sessions each week. Get the trading edge that you need at stockmarketmentor.com.